Greetings once again, fellow book lovers. It's time for the latest edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present to you a book that I've read, reviewed, and recommend. And today's book is Sweet Fury by Sash Bischoff. This is published by Simon & Schuster. It retails for $19.99 in the United States, $24.99 in Canada, and it is 270 pages. This is the debut novel from Sash Bischoff. And if this debut novel is any indication of her talent, she's going to be around for a long time, and she's going to get bigger and better as time goes on. This is in many ways sort of a psychological thriller. It really makes you think. It's one of those books that you read very passionately, and you wonder what's going to happen, what really happened, because there are so many swerves to the story and so many interesting plot twists. Now, one of the main characters is Lila Crayne. She is a noted actress, and her fiance is Kurt Royall, who is a sort of avant-garde filmmaker. Now, he is about to make a film that is based on the F. Scott Fitzgerald classic book, Tender is the Night. But it's going to be like a feminist version of the book, and Lila, of course, is going to be the main star. So she wants to get a little more into the role by going to a therapist, and his name is Jonah Gabriel. And she wants to go through, there have been a lot of interesting happenings in her life, and she wants to relate them to the therapist to get a richer version of the character that she's about to portray. So she goes to him, and there's some interesting chemistry between the two of them. She tells him so many things about her life and about her past that her mother basically killed her father. They were out for a car ride, and Lila was in the back, and her mother suddenly grabbed the steering wheel and swerved the car into an oncoming lane of another car, and the father died. Now, Jonah finds Lila fascinating, but there is a distant past between the two of them that way back in college they knew each other. And so this forms a little bit of the plot as we slowly find out. Now, there are two diaries that are noted throughout the book. One is written by Lila and the other by Jonah. Lila writes about Jonah, and Jonah writes about Lila. Now, Kurt is supposedly an abusive, power-driven man, and he is rather combative on the set of the movie and in life as well, too. So as we find out, there's just so much going on. We discover that Lila's mother, Karen, is not the greatest person, and Jonah is with another woman, and he sort of dumps her by the wayside because he wants Lila, even though the therapist should not be with a client. So the last 100 pages, or maybe 75 pages, are really riveting because we find out what exactly happens, why people behaved the way they did throughout the book. So it's there's a tragedy at the end of the book. That's all I'm going to say. But it all becomes clearer as to why everybody behaved the way they did throughout the book. So if you want a sweet little book that is furiously psychological and furiously riveting, then Sweet Fury is definitely a book you should add to your collection. So please let me know if you do purchase it, and please let me know if you do agree with my review. I kind of think you will. So thank you for watching. I'll be back again very soon with another excellent book like this one. So until then, as I always say, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.